created so many friendships with this type of like personality or identity.
I have to like yes and this, unfortunately, not because I have a solution. I feel like I normally do for things like this, but due to the fact that I simply just relate so much, and I feel like this has been on my mind more lately because I am having such a hard time, such a rough time. And while I don't relate to the cultural aspect, for me this is something, I don't know if it's like a low income thing, it's a post abuse thing, it's a dysfunctional household thing, it's a emotional familial enmeshment thing. Like there's so many different things. I've had a little taste of all of it. And lucky me, like genuinely, because I'm grateful that I've been through things. It allows me to be a good friend to other people. However, to your point, I literally have to agree with you, Baddie Nation 420. Love you. This is like why I want to be your friend in real life, is because people know, and I'm sure this is the same with you, people know I'm strong and independent and can do things on my own and figure it out and make shit work and can withstand like a lot of pressure, and that I'm vivacious despite it all. And that is like, you know, and I like all those things about myself. And like you said, it's true. It's true. It's not inauthentic. It magnetizes people towards me though that like those things, usually not because they're maliciously trying to benefit off of it, but because to some degree it's like, yeah, it's kind of awesome to have someone like that around, where I know I want to disarm myself and allow myself to calm down and ask for help and lean on people and be soft and be cozy and not be so strong and be able to free fall and know that there's going to be a safety net under me that comes from my friendships. And it's not to say that I don't have friends that do that, because I definitely do now more than I ever have, where like I know when it comes to, because I've actually weirdly, so unexpectedly befriended more men in the recent year than I like ever planned for. Never really planned to be friends with men, but have more help and assistance when it comes to practical matters. Like, hey, I need help with this thing. I need help figuring this out. I don't know the answer to this. In a way that maybe you would like also ask your dad for help, but I don't really have that resource either. So in that way, it's been very helpful. Now, the thing with not only being friends with men, but now also men and women that again are attracted to that really strong persona. Oh my God, I have been like more stressed lately than I have been in years when I was in like a really bad peak in my life. Just because there's not one really, really, really bad thing happening, but every area of life is kind of bad all at the same time. So naturally it feels like the walls are closing in on me. And it's not that no one's helping me. You know, you can voice it and communicate it, but I'm like, wow, damn, I did it again. It's the same thing you just said, where it's like, I want to be able to, how do you befriend people or make more friends? It's not to say the friends that I have are bad, they're not. But how do I enter a new era where I'm befriending people as the person I want to be recognized as? Not because I don't like the way that I'm recognized. It's real, it's true, it's an OG. I can't help that I'm like this. But it does create that sort of like, in the same way it did growing up. Kayla's fine, she's got it, she'll figure it out. Like even when the tough gets going, like it's really not that bad for her because she's smart and she's resourceful and it's all gonna be okay. And it's like, God damn it though. I want to trust fall. And I feel like I am the spotter for so many other people. And I feel like I try. And because I feel that I am the most prepared and knowledgeable and best fit for the job, that free falling when I have been recently trying to attempt it doesn't scratch the itch, because I'm like, God damn it, I should have just done it myself. And it's frustrating. And the reason it's so frustrating is because it's not anyone else's fault. It's not. And I don't quite know how to do the balancing act of being this way and being respected and loved as the way that I am, and being appreciated for those traits that I worked very hard for and earned my stripes for, but also simultaneously not be seen in such a way that's like as if I'm unsusceptible to pain and struggle. And the thing is, when you make it look easy, people think you got it easy, and that's not how it goes. And this kind of relates to something I've always thought about in my head, which is that if you straight out the gate always do your best, always do well, always overachieve, overcompensate, over deliver, like, you get held to that standard. And it's unfortunate and can do a disservice to you, because the second you fall or take a step down or you need to catch a breather, oh my God, Kayla fell off. She's like, you know, it becomes a problem. Whereas, you know, there's other people in life who likely are the way they are too, because that's how they handle things being hard for them. But they fuck up all the time. They always have an attitude. They don't really try. They don't really give a fuck about anything. So when they have that moment in life where maybe they do something nice for the first time, or maybe they're not in a bad mood like they normally are, it's like they get their fucking tens. And it's just like, oh my God, to switch places with someone like that. And what a human, stupid, limited thought of me to be like, oh, if only we could switch places. Because you can. And you can change. And that's where I get stuck. Is that point where I'm like, how do I get on that other side without regretting it, or feeling like I'm doing less, or feeling... I don't think it's a shame thing anymore. I think it's literally like a... I don't know if you bitches are equipped for all this. Like, that's literally how it feels. I don't know. Also, I want to be really careful with my word choice, because I feel like a lot of that just sounded like I have a superiority complex. I don't, even though it may seem that way, but it's rough out here when you have that personality type, especially as a woman, because then men are attracted to you being that way. And then they're like, you're not strong all the time 24/7, and you actually like want to not try sometimes, and you actually want to like relax, and you actually want to like not be such a bad bitch, and like, oh my God, like, it's so exhausting being us.